All right, y'all. So this is Kay, a new barber here at Headlines Brandon, and she needed a cleanup from, I guess her previous barbershop she worked at or whatever like that. Anyway, we need to clean it up. So first what I did was I saturated her hair. I was surprised about how curly her hair actually was. So I'm excited for you guys to see the final outcome. But we saturated the hair and we just treated it like everything else. I'm just separating the top from the sides. And I just want to blend in what's sitting on the side down to the taper area. So like literally some of that hair, those curls right there were hanging over. So I'm just pulling them down and cutting them and just making sure that nothing is hanging over the side that I don't want to, you know? So we just treat this like any other haircut. See, like that hair right there that's hanging over, that has to go. And then once you do that, you provide like a nice space, I guess, for the curls on top to sit on. So now that we did that, we're gonna basically cut the top and connect it to the, how we just blended the curls in right there on the sides. So all I'm doing is just pulling that hair straight out and cutting it. You guys want to, when you cut hair, whatever type of hair it is, I always view it the same. It doesn't matter if it's curly or straight. Like, I'm gonna treat the hair the same way. I'm gonna cut it the same way. Unless it's like an afro, then I wouldn't cut it like this. But you could. You definitely could. You know what I mean? The principles are the same. So here we just cut the top. Pulled everything straight up and knocked off just a small bit of hair because she wanted to keep most of the curls. So pretty much she wanted to keep all the curls. She just wanted to make sure that it was even. So I'm just pulling everything up and making sure that they're even straight across. So you see, as I take the section and pull it up, I cut, and then I just use my comb, the last tooth of my comb, to create another section straight across, and then I'll cut everything that's above my guide. All right, so now that the top is cut, I use some Tomb 45 indestructible clay, and we put it in her hair, and now I'm using the diffuser on high heat but low speed, or like medium speed for my blow dryer. It doesn't really have a low speed, but if you can do low speed, do that, and then high heat, and then just kind of scrunch up the hair. They say that curls need friends. So because her hair is curly, I want to scrunch all that hair up and kind of bunch it together because the curls need friends in order to curl up. Man, sorry my shoulder is in the shot. This is crazy. Anyway, but if you guys have been following along with the previous videos, you guys will know the steps that I use. She told me that basically on her right side behind her ear, it was a little longer. I guess the previous barber had left it a little longer, so she wanted a nice clean taper and she wanted to even that out. So we would go in, blade open, blend that bar out, number one open, blend that bar out, and then into the number two. And I think the highest guard I might have used was a number two for her. a lot of times when you use the shape of the head, the shape of the client's skull, you can, if you coast off of the head at the right point, you will actually be able to do a lot of the blending without using like scissor over comb or a higher guard, because just the shape of the skull will allow you to create a nice blend. Yeah, again, guys, I'm really sorry about my shoulder being in this shot, but I still think this is like valuable content for you guys to, learn from. So you see, we're just cleaning up the taper. We want to stop right there at her occipital bone. And yeah, that was the number 2, I believe. That green guard. Yep. Or it might be the number 3. I always get them confused. Doesn't matter what type of guard it is. Doesn't matter the brand. The 2 and the 3 always confuse me. I have to make sure I double check in the shop. If I'm grabbing a 2 or a 3, I have to make sure I double check which one I'm grabbing. So you see right here, we go in with our blade closed. We create our first bald line. Soft line creates a soft fade. So we're gonna go in with that clipper closed and create that nice soft line, nice smooth transition. She has such light hair. Like I did her taper maybe like a week ago. I did this taper, and I saw her today in the barbershop, and it hasn't grown back yet. So it's still bald. So she has such light hair, but it also makes it fun to fade. Like this type of hair is fun to fade because the transition comes together very easily. Most of the time it's difficult to get the hair light in a fade, but in this type of hair, it's difficult to keep the hair dark in the fade. And then she surprised me at the end. She asked me for color enhancement and everything, so I was definitely surprised. But in a cut like this, you guys, something like this should take 30 minutes, man. Like the scissor work that I did should take 5 to 7 minutes. Each of these tapers should take 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah, you should be able to get this haircut done in 30 minutes. Easy. And again, the trick is in keeping the hair dark up at the top of the fade. You don't want to go too high, because with this type of hair, you could very easily go too high. Check me out with the new Tune 45 clipper. Okay. It's like, nah, that's not even mine. That's Jason's. But yeah, if you guys are following along, you should be, even though I'm, laughing and joking and BSing around in the shop, you should be able to follow along with the steps that I'm doing in this taper. And here we just break out the color enhancement. I think I used a little bit of No Drip. I'm not sure if that's No Drip or something else. No, it should be No Drip. But anyway, we're doing some color enhancement because her vertical bars are so light anyway. So she asked me for some color. I threw some in there. It washed out. It wasn't really like a full color service. Like normally with color, I would prep the skin with alcohol and then do all this other stuff. But this was just a 1-2 thing. And then here we'll just line up behind the ear. But look at the curls are popping, man. She look like Justin Timberlake or something. color enhancement. I'm gonna start doing some more color enhancements in the videos for y'all, for sure. For sure, to show you guys what to do and what not to do. But yeah, there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed the cut. I hope you guys learned something. If you did, please hit the like button. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.